Hello friends, welcome to Smashthehsell. I am Amit Kumar and in this video tutorial I am going to show you how to create a stitched border effect using pure CSS3. I will be sharing two methods to create stitched border effect using CSS. So let's get started. So guys, since I want to demonstrate two different methods to create stitched border effect, that's why I'm gonna go ahead and create two different div elements with the common class of div and two unique classes for each of them, box1 and box2. So let's write box1 plus box2 and it will create two div each with these specified classes like this. Now it's time to go ahead and style our body element. So write body, give it a width of 80% and let's give it a margin of 100 pixel auto. It will center our body element and give it a margin top and bottom of 100 pixel. Okay, and let's go ahead and write a background color. Give it a background color like this, and I want to grab the color from here. Let's go with this one. You can see the link from here, material.io, for the color palettes. Okay, now let's go ahead and write style for our common class box. So let's go ahead and give it a width of 400 pixels, height of 200 pixels is fine. Let's give it a background color. So what would be the background color? I'm gonna use this darkest color from here. Okay, so we have created two boxes right here, but we cannot differentiate between them because the lack of margin. So let's go ahead and give it a bottom margin of maybe 40 pixel is fine. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and select the box one and write styles for it to see how our technique one works. So for the technique one, I'm gonna go ahead and select the box one or target it by writing the class box one. Let's go ahead and give it a outline. So outline is a property that will not affect the box model or neither it will affect the normal document flow. So let's give it a outline of 2 pixel dashed. Let's give it a color. So the color I want to use here is this one, E3 F2 FD. So copy it, paste it here. So the trick here is that we want to apply it a outline offset. So let's apply it outline offset property and set its outline offset to kind of 10 pixel. Can you see that outline here? But the real magic will happen when I just go ahead and set its outline offset property to negative value, and it will send our outline inside the box. So how does it looks? Isn't it cool? Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and see what happens when I just go ahead and apply it a border radius. Oops, it doesn't work anymore. I cannot see my outlines to have rounded corners. Well, what to do now? Well, there is another method that will help you to get the same effect but in a different way. And this border radius is not affecting our outline because it's not the part of our box model. It's not affecting the normal document. So that's why we are not seeing the border radius here. So let's remove this border radius from here and go to our second method. Let's go ahead and write a box 2 or select it by writing box 2. This time I want to apply it a border instead of outline. So I want to apply it a 2 pixel of dashed and color should be same. So E3 F2 FD. All right. You can see that 2 pixel of dash border is overlapping on the background too. So it will be useful when calculating the width and height of this box. I will show you how. For now, let's go ahead and give it outer background. So I can just go ahead and write box shadow, and it's really an useful property here to give it an outer background for our box so that our border seems to be inside of this box. So set its X axis to 0 pixel, y axis offset to 0 pixel, and also blur to 0 pixel, but the spread value is going to be 10 pixels like this. And one more thing we need to do this time is that we have to set its background color. The background color should be same as the background for the box. So we can just go ahead and write this value right here. Alright, so now when I just go ahead and apply it a border radius, you will see that it's working fine as we expect it to be. Isn't it cool? That's great. But there's another problem. Let's remove this border radius from here. Now you can argue that the box height and width is larger than its initial width and height, which is here. Well, this can be fixed easily. Not easily, but utilizing some of the CSS3 properties or functions. So let's see how and why it's bigger. Let me show you the reason. 2 pixel of border. Okay, so that would be 2 pixel plus 2 pixel, going to be 4 pixel of border from both sides. That is adding to our width, and also this 10 pixel of box shadow is going to be added to both sides, which is going to be 20 pixel if we calculate it from the both sides, or same applies for the height. Okay, so the total width that we want to subtract from our initial width is going to be 24 pixel. Okay, so like this, 10 pixel plus 10 pixel for the both sides, 2 pixel for the border, 2 pixel for the border is going to give us 24 pixel. Is it right? So let's go ahead and apply it a width of calc 400 pixel, which is our initial width, and minus 24 pixel. Alright, now let's do same for the height. So calc, this time we want to subtract from 200 pixels and 24 pixel should be subtracted. So both the boxes will have the same height now, but there's one other problem. What is that? Can you see that they are not aligned properly? Well, I can just go ahead and set its margin left value to, what should be the value? Can you guess it? It's going to be 8 pixel. Alright, so this is how you can create a stitched border effect using pure CSS3. So what else you can do with this? You can play around with the border radius, you can set more than one box shadows, you can apply outline property to give it a shadow effect to our border property. And let me show you an example of giving it a box shadow. Let's go with 0 pixel. Instead of 0 pixel, let's go with 12 pixel for the x offset, 12 pixel for the y. Blur is going to be 12 pixel and spread is going to be maybe 10 pixel. And set its color to RGBA 0 0 0, maybe 2 for the alpha, and set its blur to kind of, let's go with 5 or 4 pixel only. That's look cool, isn't it? So you can also apply it a border radius now. And it will work just fine. So guys, we are at the end of this tutorial, and of course if you have any other methods, please share with me. And there are also available methods like using the pseudo element selectors, but I think this was the much better approach. And yes, if you like this video tutorial, please don't forget to share it with your friends. And yeah, of course hit like to this video and subscribe to my channel for more quick tips like this one. Bye bye, take care, and see you in my next video.